Throw Gang, we are joined by, he's exploring Uranus because he's that Rear Admiral, Lawrence Schlossman, and myself. Welcome to the Cardi Party. I'm about the Pepsi, the pod, the coffee bean.
What?
The next lyric.
Which is what?
That's why I'm moving.
Wow, what is
so
happening?
Silly. James Harris.
Is that Pop Smoke?
Yeah, well, I can't say the redacted in front of the people. Welcome to the weekly run of the boys, with today's full episode only available on
www.throwingfits.com. Welcome to the pod.
Welcome to the Cardi Party. Before we get into flying with Nav, navigating with Nav.
The first brown boy to get a poppin'.
First brown boy to get a popping in Delta 1. Romcom smackers and hypebeasts are so back.
They really are, unfortunately.
I mean, did they ever leave? Let's get into a fit check.
Well, I guess, yeah, that's the question. They were like hibernating. They were lying dormant, ready to pounce.
Well, we'll get into it after the fit check.
Okay, why don't you start us off, bro?
All right. Philosophical question for you.
Hit me.
Vintage shoes. Where do you, I know that you have some vintage Gucci sleds.
Correct.
Some vintage Gucci Tom Ford era.
Multiple
lug loafers?
multiple Tom Ford era Gucci sleds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a vintage footwear guy. Like that's never been you never had any qualms with that.
I feel like that's the one that like would gross the most people out in terms of buying a dead guy's clothes, but I'm wearing socks. So I'm like good with it.
So it's not a matter of cleanliness for me. For me, it's the fact that like the previous wearers, the original wearer's foot has like molded it to their specs, to their dog specs. And my shits are so specific that like even if it's like the right size per se, if it's like a hard bottom or leather or suede, like typically just has gotten fucked beyond like my dog's capabilities of sliding into that bitch.
Do you have particularly unique feet?
Yeah, bro. What's the top of your foot called? The vamp?
Like the physiological term?
I have a high arch on the bottom.
Okay.
Right? And then I have fucked up toes from my years of climbing and ballet dancing,
right.
and crumping. And then
foot binding.
Yeah, when I was crumping with Tommy the Clown. And then to the Kendrick album. And then what's the fucking
is that your instep is what you were asking?
Yeah, but no, the shit on top. What's the top of your foot called? I have a very like high ridge.
Your foot knuckle.
No, like yeah, sure. I have a very high bony ridge that's literally I could if you could feel it, which you're not going to, there is like a mountain range on the top of my foot. That's what it feels like.
Jiminy Peak.
Exactly. There you go. So on the feet are some vintage Prada espadrilles.
Look at those, dude. Those are interesting. Can you crush that heel?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So they are normally I would hear espadrille and I'd fucking run to the hills.
Yeah.
But
such a
these
bad
are
shoe.
these are from fuck. Let me fucking find the name.
Oh, like you have the year too? Like
no, I don't have the year. Not necessarily. These are from Ending Soon, vintage store here in New York.
Okay.
Big brain shit, Lower East Side, and the two buyers had just done like a whole Japan edit.
Nice.
And so these were sourced in Japan.
Nice.
I think everything I'm wearing is actually Japanese.
Oh, wow.
Outerwear.
Not that shocking.
Well, if you count the Prada being sourced from there.
Right. Of course.
But I threw these on and I'm like, yo, these are fucking incredible.
I
They
think
have like a square cami on toe almost.
It's hit or miss. I think the thing
Venti foot skis?
With Venti foot skis, I think you're just in a real like 50-50 coin flip type situation. Well, this clearly landed heads up. If
you're taking a real risk if you're buying that shit online. This is some shit you got to buy or try on in person.
And right, that's the thing for any product category. The one that you would hopefully try in person is shoes more than any other. Right. So I can see your trepidation, but it worked out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I'm now a fucking espadriller, bro.
Well, they don't look like espadrilles,
but they technically are.
Right, but just because like
crazy,
but just because a product is named something, because the espadrille, like the roped sole traditional espadrille, which like some people would be like, oh, that's like a classic item. They're not wrong, but they just like have not aged well.
It's pure. Those need the context of being in fucking Ibiza or wherever Mick and Con are DJing right now.
Yeah, right.
That's like where you need to wear
destination wedding they're at.
You can only wear espadrilles in a place where they're pronounced espadrilles.
Okay, that's fair.
So West Village or Hell's Kitchen,
okay,
or Spain.
Right. The three gayest places.
That's not what I'm saying. I said the three lithiest places.
What's funny is that Prada has the most famous espadrille that I can think of, which was kind of like a viral jawn many moons ago, which we'll talk about, is remember they did the patent wingtip platform espadrille like lace ups. Do you remember those?
No.
Dude, it was like a shoe. It was like a plague.
Pull 'em up.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, it was bad?
I'll show you. Well, how about
Did
this?
you like them?
No, they're terrible, bro. Why don't you riff and I'll do a review for you?
Okay, see, that's like when you try to hybrid. That's when like Dr. Frankenstein gets in the lab and tries to put together too many bodies into creating one new life form versus just like, hey, we're going to do a square toe suede espadrille, which you're taking a quote unquote classic silhouette and just like fucking around with the materials and maybe some details like the toe box. But in this case, it's okay, what is it? It's a platform wingtip lace-up espadrille.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh,
do you not remember these? These were like the shoe, dude.
Yeah.
So bad.
The only person who made these look good, Nick Wooster.
Oh, yeah?
Which is true of a lot of shit.
Right. No, these are definitely a Wooster shoe. I just remember these had both the men and women of New York fashion in a fucking chokehold, and you could not...
In a ropehold, bro.
In a ropehold. You could not escape these, and I was never a fan. But when you say Prada espadrille, like, this is what I think of. Not these, which are kind of just like a slipper. In the best possible way.
Well, what defines an espadrille? Is it like the collapsible slip-on heel, or is it the rope midsole?
I always thought it was the rope midsole, and then like how they're constructed with like, you know, it's like a hand stitch rope midsole.
Well, I'm fucking throwing ropes. I'm not wearing them. Busting ropes.
I like in a rope hold. That's that's a good title. Yeah. All right. I think not that you dodged the bullet, but like it's a risk. Not only are we going vintage shoes, but we're going vintage espadrilles. I feel like you nailed it.
I'm only keeping them because they fit. Like, let's be clear. I didn't like purchase these. I didn't acquire these like on a fucking whim.
Prada footwear sizing is also super crazy. So the fact that these like you nailed these are, I feel like extra fucking rare scenario.
Made in Italy.
Look at this. Look at the size.
Well, it says 7, which is not true.
That's not a 7. No, but dude, Prada shoes, whether you're buying...
You think I had to size down 2 sizes or size up 2 or size down 2 sizes?
But this is what fucks over a lot of people when buying vintage or even new Prada, whether it's America Cups or like, you know, more like a boot, like those fucking Chelseas I have, or even these. Yo, the sizing is crazy. It's like not consistent.
What'd you get for your boots?
I think they're like a 9. Though I probably could use a little bit more space in those. They are incredibly uncomfortable.
So you went down. So you went down one full size.
Yeah,
that's not.
But
nuts.
the fact
2 sizes is.
But the fact that like with Prada, you're always like sizing down, but it's all over the place and not consistent based on the last is like, which I guess is like if the shoes are shaped differently, you're going to size down differently. Those shoes, those Brixton Chelseas I have, I get like the most compliments on those of like any shoes. And I don't really bust them out that much because they are so uncomfortable.
Right.
But people are always asking. And honestly, if you guys want a pair, fucking good luck and Godspeed to you.
Fashion kills, bro. You got to do it for the Luke. Yeah, I guess Prada has made some leather espadrilles before, but these are nice
suede,
nice supple black suede.
I like them, dude.
Thank you. Protecting the dogs and the Jiminy Peak with some socks from Socks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Guy Nagi.
You a fan? I really like them, dude.
Yeah, they're great.
They're fantastic.
6 pairs on flow is a bit much, so I 3 for me, 3 for donation.
Okay, that's nice of you.
Each one teach one.
It is the holidays after all.
Yes. So, I just threw some socks in the Salvation Army coin bucket.
Some socks.
The pants are from a Japanese brand called Kale, which...
With a C.
With a C. So, yeah, this ain't your fucking vegetable shit. You don't got to massage these before dressing them in your salad.
But you could if the hand feels on point.
You don't need to, though, because they're so soft. This wool silk blend... It's a brand that's been around since 2016, the greatest year of all time. But I think it's only recently...
based on what?
Based on music, based on culture, based on everything. What are you talking about? Everyone loves 2016.
Is that a... That's
fucking
like a...
People in 2016 were wearing the hat you were wearing.
What? This hat screams 2016?
Calm the fuck down, yeah.
I'm not wearing a calm the fuck down hat. To be clear, I'll get there in the fit check. Okay, so 2016, best year on record?
You're not like aware of this like whole... thing?
I've seen like some of the memes, but I don't know.
It's like 2016 peaked with music, with fits, fashion, style, whatever.
Okay.
That's about it.
I have to dive back in. Well, because my thing is like the best year for movies is 2007.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, I don't know about movies in 2016.
No, bro, 79 fucking Ridley Scott Alien.
I mean, honestly, you're not
By the way,
wrong.
tried to watch that again for the 4th time.
Come on, dude.
Snoozer.
The first Alien is a snoozer, dude. It's thrilling.
Fell asleep like, if I'm trying to get fucking, I was sleeping so hard, I felt like I was put into whatever, like full on rest on the
cryogenic sleep
on the Lord Nostromo.
Shout out Lauren.
Yeah.